Oh, that'll reset. I didn't like that run anyway. I was just thinking, like, you know, I'm going to keep this one going. I don't really want to do a ton of resets today. 10,000 pounds in one go. Holy cow. Yeah. People like to pay for their entertainment. I mean, it's different when it's like a streamer. So you get like, you know who, you see who your money's going to, as like opposed to the generic, the entertainment industry or the movies or cable company or something like that. Like, it's nice that it has the personal touch. Like, there's definitely been a lot of times where I'm like, hey, I've watched this person a lot. I appreciate their time. I'm gonna give them a little bit of money. Like, that's what happened with DGR. Is the first time I subbed him, I think I gave him a Prime sub once, but eventually when I kicked off my streak of subbing him, I gave him a tier 3 sub because I was like, dude, thank you for being you and like providing this content that my family loves to watch. So I've gotten so many hours of entertainment for my kids that I'm like, you know what? That's worth $5 a month. I'll pay for that. Grand Pooh Bear's another one. I've given him a tier 3 sub at one point for just like a thanks for the many hours that I've watched your stuff and how entertaining it is. For introducing me to Mario Maker streams and just like, you know what, I kind of owe you this. $800,000. How many does Ninja have? Is he still the #1? I know he's not on Twitch anymore. I pay little to no attention to Fortnite and have no knowledge of Ninja other than that he exists. But as far as like big streams go, it's like the only name I know. I really spend very little time watching Twitch. If you need to be. You're right, of course. That's funny. Spoken like a true science PhD. Obviously, we knew what he meant from context, but still, that's I appreciate that. 14.6 million? That's crazy. I can barely entertain 4 of you, much less 14.6 million. What's up, Casca? Yep. I should be streaming for a while yet, so you should get to watch a good chunk of it. I'm hopeful to actually do a full run today. As long as nothing excruciatingly bad happens in the first couple worlds. Which try to finish it out. Oh, I didn't claim that I didn't entertain you. I said I entertained 4 of you. As opposed to 14.6 million. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time to save. That was not what I intended, but we'll do it. That's okay. Yeah. Barely. That counts as barely. Oh yeah, no self-deprecation. That's the rule. Yeah, it's true. Like, you see a bunch of people, you go watch. Because, I mean, most people who watch Twitch don't chat. Most just watch. Like, I rarely chat when I'm watching something. Depends on who and what and when and how I'm feeling, I guess. Yeah, it's like the channel points highlight my message. It's like, I get to read most of the messages anyway. I mean, there are times where chat will get pretty active, and if I'm like in a good run, I'll pay less attention. I really probably should pay less attention anyway. Wow, dude. Look at those sick highlighted messages. My favorite thing about channel points is probably that it gives emote access. That's why I felt good about... That's really one of the main reasons I really wanted to push for getting all those emotes available at Tier 1, is so that people could get access to them without paying. Thanks to channel points. I know, yeah, we did that one too, Cobb, a couple weeks ago. Eduardo with the hat. You should definitely do that in like someone else's Donkey stream. That was sloppy. Didn't you say you did it in Anankaza's stream too? I definitely want to see Eduardo's and Voidathon. Is that like a bandana? Tom! What's up, Tom? Thanks, man. Good to see you back. How have you been? Staying healthy? Nope. What's up, Steven? My real name is Tom. Obviously. One of my good friends is named Steve. He's the one who had COVID and whose wife had a baby. And my wife had to take her to the hospital because he couldn't go to the hospital because he had COVID. When were you last watching, Tom? I probably would have had a 131 then, would be my guess. If it was last summer, I had a 131.07. I think you've popped in more recently than that, though. I need to get my time down. 24 more seconds. That's it. Then I can be done. Then I can be free. Freedom. No, a few months ago I would have had a 131.07 still. So I think I've dropped it about a minute since then. That's not gonna work. Yeah, it just means you have Prime, period. Not that you, This is really bad. Yeah, Prime subs give you the same sub badge that normal subs do. Well, this was very different than expected it to be, but I should still be not too bad. Only lost 20 for that. That's actually not that bad at all. Honestly, that's the most likely way to mess up the Rambi strats, so losing 20 for that, and I could have done better. Like, I could have gone faster than that even. Not too bad at all. Technically plus 20 because I had such a big lead, but... And actually plus 26 lost because I could have saved 6, but all things considered, I'm fine with how that went. Still comfortably in range of sub 130. Soon and yes. I will probably start working on 80% on Monday. I'll probably do some wrong work practice offline, and I'll do a couple streams during the week to try to get a few runs in. But today, I'm obviously doing 102 because I'd like to get another couple runs of 102, and if I stream tomorrow, I'll do 102 as well. I am not going to try Arctic Zip, no. I have too much else to relearn. It's just not worth it. If I decide to seriously go for another PB in, or a 39 in any percent, I will learn Arctic Zip, but I can get, honestly, a PB I'm happy with without it, so learning a bunch of new tech just isn't really that attractive to me right now. There's a lot of other things I'd really like to do with stream than Donkey Kong Country 2 over and 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 over again. Kind of done. I've been playing Donkey Kong Country 2 on stream and like nothing else since September. Like, I haven't even done a Diablo run in that amount of time, and I love Diablo runs. I want to do a Diablo run. Oh, it's Donkey Kong Country 2. Oh, I get it, man. Like, everything I was just saying about Mario Maker, I can't get enough of that. I mean, I guess Mario Maker's a little different because it's the levels change all the time, but when Void was really working on Mario RPG a couple years ago, that was all I wanted to watch. That sucks. Lost 2 seconds. Nice. Well, let me get a good PB on hopefully an entertaining run, and then you can do that on YouTube forever. But I've been doing a decent job of getting streams in weekly lately. I still don't know what my long-term plans are with it, but for right now, if I can do weekly, that's good. And I definitely still have the urge to play the Final Fantasy IX Excalibur 2 Perfect game. I really want to do that again. I spent this money on having Chris make those emotes for me. I put some work into some layout stuff a couple months ago. But then I just got 129 became a realistic goal here, and I didn't want to lose sight of that. It's not as much as it was in like my peak streaming years of 2016 and 17. Maybe 15, 16, 17 were like my prime years. I was doing a lot more at the time. Like 15 was my first Excalibur 2 Perfect game, and I was working on well, this, but started playing just lots of different stuff. Learning all 3 games. I did my first 306 runs around then. '16 was more of everything. And starting to prep for... That was, I think, the grind for any percent 41. In 17, I got 131 in 102, and this is not a good stage. Super Mario RPG and a lot of Donkey Kong Country 1 in 2017. Cool. Hopefully I'm still playing. Ah, just bonked at the end there. It stopped me from 30. Okay, we're fine. Bit of slop in the bonus. Cost me some time potential. But it's okay. We didn't. Did you see Gasu got a new world record a couple days ago? What was he? What did he get? He got like... what was it? In the zeros, 126.0 something. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I haven't watched the run yet, but I imagine it's exceptional. Almost a 32. 26.05. Dang, man, that's so fast. Yeah, and at that level, half a minute is insane. Remember, Stu is in there too, though. Stu's time, I think, was a 126.17. Oh, yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, I got signed up for next year's Disney Marathon. And I think I'm signed up for the Dopey Challenge, which is the stupidest thing I've ever decided to do. But, especially considering I'm still recovering from a hip injury. But I'm not 100% sure that I'm in the Dopey. Messed that up. The Dopey Challenge. So basically, the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, they have a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and a full marathon, 4 days in a row like that. And the Dopey is to run all of them, which is stupid. It's a terrible idea, but I think I'm signed up for it. I hate that fish so much! Heck all the fish, dude. It's a marathon of marathons, basically. So I went to register for it, and the only way I didn't get in, like it was full by the time I got in, and like we were there right at the start of registration. That's just how that goes, but people are ready for it. And this year registration was delayed because of COVID. So I didn't get into the Dopey Challenge. I was like, that stinks. That's what I wanted to do. And I guess I'll register for the marathon again because might as well. But then my wife looked into it, and if you run for a charity, like and raise money for a charity, they have like reservations or registrations allocated to them. So I think I was able to get on a team running for a charity, but I haven't gotten confirmation of that yet, so it's a bit premature for me to know for sure. So worst case scenario, or maybe best case scenario, I'm running just the marathon, But if I got what I wanted, I'll do the dopey. Training for that doesn't really have to kick into gear until late June, fortunately. So I got some time yet to recover and heal. You want to do the Tour de France route? That was a nice gold. It didn't really feel gold while I was doing it, but it's good, I guess. The training for dopey is going to be brutal, because in the long runs, which were already the hardest runs of a marathon train, are going to be even harder, since I have to do like half the distance of the long run the day before to start prepping my body to be able to do a half and a full back to back. So like when I get to 10-mile runs, I'm going to have to be doing 5 miles the day before. 15 miles, 7 to 8 the day before. 20-mile run, 10 miles the day before. Like, because obviously in a half then a full is 13 then 26. So it's just stupid. Is this on Xbox? It is. It's an Xbox exclusive. It's one of the release of the new Xbox Donk X. Like, we need to go through it with a thatching rake. We need to de-thatch it, you mean? Or do we need to, like, just pull that stuff out? So we could do that tonight. I also bought Weed and Feed, so we could, to try to help with the dandelion problem. I'm up for some good work on the lawn tonight. Rake it. Cool. Yeah, I can do that tonight. Contact your dad and get his Amazon Prime so you can get a Twitch Prime again and give me money for free. Dr. Dandelion. Nice, I like it. Good. Did they ship something else to us? Oh, nice. Good for that squirrel. I'm happy for him. Are the boys being good? Good. Kinda want to go play catch with them later, too. A squirrel bit your pants, like, that doesn't seem like a good thing. Saving time in World 3. That is unusual. Food, drink, and bathroom break? Man. It's a hat trick right there. All three. So, murder hornets. Let's talk about murder hornets. Did you guys... Some of you are out of America, but did... Those in America probably heard the news about the Asian giant hornets that somehow showed up in Seattle. Yeah, so who knows how many there are. There's probably not that many. But anyway, it's just funny that it happened with, like, COVID going on, right? So, like, just, wait, what's going on? So people, it's led to a lot of really good... I hate this part, dude. So that's what got a lot of good 2020 memes. But I heard about this guy who stung himself with the murder hornet. It's not actually called the murder hornet. It's just called the Asian giant hornet. It's a name that the media made up to scare us, because the job of the news media is to make money by scaring people so they watch the news more. So that's why you should take everything the media ever says with a grain of salt. But it's a topic for another time. But anyway, they coined the term murder hornet, these Asian giant hornets. I heard about this guy who stung himself with it. A couple years ago, actually, was when he did that. I found his channel. This guy's name is Coyote Peterson. He has a channel called Brave Wilderness, where he just does like a bunch of wild animal, wildlife, dangerous stuff. And he like worked his way up the entire like Schmidt pain index and stung himself with like all sorts of different animals. I wouldn't say a few stings. His projection, there's something like 30 to 50 people die in Japan every year, and it's most of those people who die from the murder hornet stings have an allergic reaction. I mean, it depends probably on where you're stung too, because he had some really serious swelling for days afterwards. So I imagine if you were stung several times, like in the throat area, yeah, you probably would not do too well. That was really bad. I should have saved so much more time than that in that level. I should have saved that extra. I should have been green after that level. But anyways, I bring it up because it was really entertaining to watch this guy like go on these quests to find these bugs, like so many different bugs. Like you've probably heard of bullet ants. He found this one kind of wasp called the executioner wasp, which he declared to be the worst, most painful sting. And just like finding these crazy looking insects that he stung himself with, and just super entertaining videos. Like we watched them with my kids, and my kids got hooked. Even Joy will tell you she like hates bugs, but she was hooked. So Coyote Peterson's Brave Wilderness YouTube channel, I recommend it. You can handle that sort of thing. And I didn't think I could handle that sort of thing, but apparently I can. So Hornet Hole made me think of that. We were just playing Hornet Hole. Gold from now on and I would be fine. I would actually be an exceptionally good... If I gold from now on, I'd get a 128, which would be great. Joy has a lot in common with Blathers then. Yeah. They're good buddies. It's actually funny. So her birthday was recently, and a couple days before her birthday, she's like, oh, why don't we have a Blathers amiibo? You need to get me a Blathers amiibo for my birthday. And I was like, I already ordered it, and it'll be here tomorrow. Oh, baby. Nailed it. So we have a Blathers amiibo now. That's a roundabout way to say we were playing Hornet Hole. Yeah. Well, Quadi, you're in Brazil, which is like the rainforest. I imagine there's like plenty of pretty awesome bugs there. Okay. Still closer than me to the rainforest. I've gone to school in Wisconsin, elementary school and middle school. Madison. My dad was born and raised in Milwaukee, and then I spent ages 5 through 13 in Madison. Because you're on near the near the Minnesota border, right? Oh, were you? Nice, dude. This is a good level to learn it in. Good on you staying a Packers fan then and not giving in to the purple allure across state lines. Yeah. Are people in Wisconsin freaking out about the Jordan Love pick? So I'm freaking out a little bit. It's not gonna work. Okay, I lost $1 billion right there, but I lived. I just didn't like my approach at all. Eagle Pit scares, man. Eagle Pit scares everyone. Men, women, everyone's scared of Eagle Pit. Brazilians, Americans, hornets, murder hornets are scared of Eagle Pits. Everyone. It's a universal horror show. I don't like the way I handled that part. After all that, still saved a little bit. Shoot. I don't know how much that loses. 12 to 15 seconds, I think. Maybe 20. Closer to 20, I think. 25. Yeah, that when I heard that Rogers was older now than Favre was when Rogers was drafted, that made me feel really old. I was like, how did that happen? Because by the time they drafted Rogers, Favre had already been talking about retirement for a few years. Like, okay, I only lost 13. That's surprising. That really caught me off guard that he's already that old. Which means, like, I'm the age almost that Favre was when Rogers was drafted. Which is weird. Nice, Eduardo's. Yeah, me too, dude. So that's so weird. He's like just an icon. Whereas, I mean, Rogers is basically my age and has been like my adulthood, I guess, but... I mean, that's not to say Jordan Love's going to replace him. No way to know for sure. I mean, Rodgers is obviously a generational talent. He could keep playing into his 40s, but if Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, John Elway, not John Elway, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Phillip Rivers, like all these legendary, amazing quarterbacks have been finishing their careers elsewhere. I suppose we shouldn't have expected Rodgers to be any different. I know, dude. It'd be nice if we can get only three for another 20 years with that. Oops. Okay, this is terrible. Oh no! Okay. What a horrible fight, man. I just threw away any chance at sub 130 with this. Got completely out of position. I slept on the king, man. Yeah, that was a really bad world. worries. You don't have to be into any sports here. I couldn't talk about soccer intelligently if I wanted to. A couple more golds would be awesome. I used to be a lot more into pro football than I am now. I still follow the Packers pretty closely. I follow the Broncos pretty closely too, because they're like the local team. And the way I put it, the way I'm a fan of the Broncos is much better than the way I'm a fan of the Packers, because like with the Packers, I get way too emotionally invested, and I get upset when they win or when they lose. Like, it just affects my mood too much. But that's stupid. What is going on? That was horrible. But the Broncos, when they win, I enjoy it because it's fun. And when they lose, I laugh at them. So it's always fun with the Broncos. But I used to follow the rest of the league pretty closely, especially when like I played fantasy football. But another part? How many? So are we getting? Is the extra table all we're getting? Are we getting a full extra couch? And did you get your dad's Prime account linked to Twitch so you can give me the money? Are we sure that it's just the chair, or? Wait, you used the parts I bought just now and fixed them? While I've been in here? What sprinklers are we talking about? The 90 stance move. The sprinkler. I helped you fix that. But you figured it out, which was awesome. I'm surprised that didn't work for a thing. Nice. Really good. That's what I like to see. Yeah, that was a really good gold. Alright, we gotta go for everything. It's our only hope. Shit, we gotta go for everything the rest of the way. It's not gonna make it. It made it! I messed that up a little bit. Shouldn't have lost that much there. A little bit of slap there too. I thought I didn't get far enough to the left. Like with the webs. I lost about 3 seconds there though, with between the bonus and a little bit of hesitation on the ending. It's fine though. Like in the 80% run I did the other day, I jumped into that barrel. Alright, Crow, help me out, buddy. Help me out, buddy. I have to run officially. Did I get confirmed for the dopey? Nice, Crow. Thank you. We were just talking about that. Sick. That's awesome. Is it linked to Disney? I know, right? Towards the end of the year, I will not be streaming very much. Alright, that was a good World 5, man. They sent more info. Cool. I'm excited to read it. Yeah, once we get to like September, I won't be streaming much. I'm gonna be running with all my free time. IRL speed? No. This is not speed running. If I'm doing any speed stuff, other than maybe a little bit of speed training around a track, I am doing something wrong. And also known as just running. That was pretty good. Stream the run. Get a GoPro or something. Maybe someday, that could be kind of fun. Or I could have Nomics just follow me around on a bicycle streaming. I actually listen to DKC music sometimes when running. Like, I have a playlist that's got a ton of video game music in it. Got some Lecrae in it, Dan. You'd appreciate that. Worship songs. Got Game of Thrones music. I'm gonna add Lord of the Rings music. A lot of Final Fantasy, Distant World stuff. A bunch of Super Nintendo games, N64 games. Bid War. No, the run durations are set. I have my run durations and dates planned from end of June through the challenge itself. Nice. No, Nomics. Nomics. It's much funnier if Nomics is doing it on a bike. Only if he buys a helmet, though. Not convinced that he actually has one. Or knows he needs one, for that matter. We actually talked about that today driving home, Joy. Like, we drove past that place where you did have to pick me up from that one run. Remember? When I was exhausted and you saw me and I was like, let me in! Mess that up a little bit. That's not ideal. Well, there goes sub 130. Can still PB though. Yeah, that was a horrible. I had sunscreen in my eyes, so like I was tearing up like crazy, and that's where all my water was going. Yeah, you were. That was ridiculous. I'm excited to run some of those routes again. So that right there, that damage boost, for those who don't know, that's why I play on Japanese. That boost does not work on 1.0 U. It works on 1.1 U, but not 1.0. Oh, that's fun. Can you still not ride outside, Quaddy? How much did I lose? Too much. I've done 80% too. I'm gonna be working on 80% next week. Of COVID, you don't need to be. You're not gonna get COVID riding your bike outside. That's not how it works. You get it from being in enclosed spaces for extended time with symptomatic people, and you're young and healthy. Oh, of accidents. That's different. That only happens outside. That is the right place to be afraid of that. I basically have to gold every stage from here on out to be able to have any shot at sub 130. Car accidents, not usually. It's extremely unlikely. Bathroom accidents usually happen inside. Uh-oh. Worked. I thought I was too early on the jump there. I was going to have to wait the 4 seconds. It's true, but I think they're more common inside. Maybe not. Maybe you're outside, you're holding it more. If it's our kids, you're inside. Why did I do that? Go! It's because Toms are awesome. I messed that whole section up. Really bad stage. And there goes the sub 130 dream. Again, unless I gold every remaining stage. It's possible. Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's super cool. Nice, good stage. Bopped her easy. You're the Brazilian king. The Brazilian record holder of Donkey Kong Country 2. Well, I don't know who that other guy is, so I'm gonna call you the record holder, Kappa. Of the Brazilians who come to this chat, you are the record holder. It's got a shot at it. I've had faster runs before, to this point. That sucks. That was the best climb I ever had, and I wasted it. That was gonna be a gold stage, dude. It was gonna be gold. That was far and away the best climb I ever had. Not even close. I don't know that I've ever made it out of the and onto the ropes with the invincibility from the DK coin room before. Not that much out of the ropes. Bad bonus. I got turned around and wasn't able to jump the right directions. Still saved a little. Well, let's see what happens. That's right. That's right, Kina. I don't even know how to configure channel points. Like, I think I've maybe looked at the settings for that once. Just to beat 102? You could beat 102. Just do the same things I do, but slower. And not most of the things I do. But if you watch this, you can see where the bonuses are. Actually, I don't recommend looking at this to see where the bonuses are. Yeah, Ramby strats are horrible. Like, you mean by beat 102, do you mean speedrun it or just get 102% and collect everything? Because, I mean, it's challenging to beat this game normally, but, like, the 102 speedrun is pretty brutal. I don't usually give myself enough credit for just how brutal it is. Yeah, I mean, you can bypass the Ramby strat and still get a decent time. But there is a beginner's 102 tutorial. I know the guy who made it. Where's Dixie? Where'd Dixie go? I hope I still have Dixie, that this is just a graphical glitch. Because if I don't have Dixie, I can't PB. That's not ideal. No, switching Kongs loses time. I just have to wait till we get to the map and see what's there. They're both here. Hopefully that means we got them and that was just a graphical glitch. I think it means they're both there too. That had the feel of a graphical glitch to me. I grabbed the barrels, so I think kind of what happened was I got hit, and then I grabbed the barrel so quickly and switched so quickly, like, and K-Rool was still kind of in the vicinity. So and Dixie was still flashing when I swapped. So I'm guessing that's a graphical glitch, kind of like there's other graphical glitches where you can get like Blue Diddy and stuff. I don't think it's related to Blue Diddy, but same kind of principle where the Kong just stayed the color they were when you switched. They're both there. Nice, got it. Just don't do anything stupid now. Speaking of murder hornets, uh-oh. That 2 seconds that I lost there, getting hung up on the wall, might have been bad. I'm gonna lose at least a second here. Maybe 2. Not today. If I don't miss the throw, yes. So there's no guarantees. Look at her using the PogChamp. You know, truthfully, I was hoping to PB by too much, but didn't PB by too much, so it's alright. Oh man, just chipping away at it. I don't know if I like racing against these splits though. We're gonna have to look and see what's going on. Let's see, what do we got here? So, a couple golds, that's cool. World 1, not great. So, Crow was decent actually, 643, it was fakeless, so that's a pretty good World 1. Lost 25 seconds here. Honestly, now if I go for safety strats in this stage, I'll save time. What's up, Watahu? Just missed it. Not much of a PB, but PB. I don't have time for a run back, Joy. I have to help take care of our children and work on our grass. Black Ice was smooth. World 3 was good. That was one of the better World 3s I've had in a long time, and it wasn't even perfect. Hornhole was bad. Clobber. That's right. I forgot about that. I missed the second thing here. Just, if I did more games, she'd be mad at me in 2 hours, even though she told me to do it. And then a horrible fight on the B. World 4, I could save $1 billion. Could save a little bit of time there, but then World 5 was good the rest of the way through. Fakeless. left or right spawn, I guess, on that guy. Solid enough. I got the hit there. That's right. I fell. Lost 5 seconds there. Bad sloppy clappers. Messed up chain link. Okay, this actually isn't that bad. If I can, I should be pretty ahead coming out of World 4, and there's still time to save in World 6. And then I could save 3 to 5 seconds on the final boss, because I should have saved 3 and instead I lost 2. And then I've got a second to spare in Fiery Furnace for like some map movement errors. So they're not that bad to run against, actually. I'd miss a little Star... That's right, we're watching Star Wars. I want to watch Star Wars, though. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I was planning to do a run. Once I got past World 2, I was thinking I'm going to play this run out no matter what happens. And it worked out well. Worked out pretty well. I think Oglib might be finishing up. Yep, Oglib's finishing up his Glibathon finale. So we're going to host him. And with that, as always, God bless you guys. Hope to see you next time. Take care.